What is going on? This is Shaylin from Altcoin Buzz here to report the news for today. So let's get straight into it. So if you guys are looking at the market, it looks kind of grim right now. We're seeing a lot of red all over the place, not just in the top 10 coins, but the overall market as a whole. We're sitting at below $400 billion in the market cap. So you guys are wondering what is happening. Well, just a quick overview from CNBC. This is what they say. Bitcoin has tanked below $10,000 after the SEC says crypto exchanges must register with agency. So it seems like an ongoing pattern. Whenever we see more regulation, we start to see a lot of red. So the SEC said in a statement on Wednesday that the online platform trading digital assets are considered securities and need to register with the agency. So as a result of this, Bitcoin fell below 10% to below $10,000 amid the concerns about increased regulation. So the SEC continues to draw a line in the sand between securities and non-securities, but without going as far to name names, says Spencer, who is a partner at Blockchain Capital. But of all crypto assets, Bitcoin seems to be less likely to be deemed as a security by a long shot. So what do you guys think about this? I find it very interesting that the SEC is doing something like this. However, I don't believe it is fully the SEC that is causing this whole commotion, but I think a lot of the media is blowing this completely out of proportion. But I want to just talk about this really quickly. If you believe in blockchain for the long term, all these regulations and what is happening in the news right now should not really affect you. I mean, if you're holding this for the next couple of years, these small newses that we're seeing right now, there's price fluctuations, really should not make any difference if you believe in the long-term future. Now, if you are a trader and you are trading, you're trying to get in and out like in a week or in a day or so, then you're on the other side of the coin. That is where you should be a bit worried when you see all of this, because you won't be able to get those gains. But if you're in it for the long term, don't let this affect you, because if you believe in something, and if you believe that it can really change the world, then why should you be worried? I mean, this is only in its early stages. Less than 1% of the world is really invested into crypto, or let alone even understand it. So what do you guys think about this? That's just the way I'm looking at this. This is not financial advice, but that's just the way I'm looking at it. You're seeing all these regulations and all this news, and instead of being panicked out there, I think the best thing that you can do right now is educate yourself, so that when the market starts picking up, you'll be in the best case situation. And if you guys want to grab some cryptocurrencies on awesome discounts, by all means do that. But again, just be very careful in this market, and I believe the best thing that you can do is just educate yourself. So let's see what else is in the news today. So Quatnot unveils a cryptocurrency heater for your home. Yeah, I'm not making this up, guys. This is actually true. So a French startup known as Quatnot unveiled a new computing heater specifically made for your cryptocurrency mining. So this is absolutely crazy. I mean, I never really thought that anyone would create a cryptocurrency heater, let alone for your home. But apparently this thing is basically like a computer inside, and it's optimized for mining. So I guess any innovation is good innovation, but I'm not really sure about the real application and how many people are actually going to be buying this. But again, I could be wrong. I'm definitely going to go follow this up and see what happens with this. So McAfee is also news today. So McAfee suspects North Korea in a recent cyber hack on the Turkish financial sector. So the North Korean hackers have been suspected in a cyber attack on Turkey's financial sector, as stated in a report released by McAfee on March the 8th. So the McAfee Advanced Threat Research Team identified an attempt by a hacking group hidden in Cobra to breach the security of the Turkish group government-backed financial institution on the March 2nd and March 3rd. So they go on to say that the McAfee policy is not to officially identify cyber groups from national states as culprits. They mentioned that in the report that the code of malware is in question closely resembles code used in hacking operatives associated with North Korea. So they're just suspecting North Korea at this point in time. There's no real official evidence that it is North Korea, but it seems that the code is very similar to what North Korea is doing. So hopefully we'll find more information about this, but that is all we have from this story as of now. So another big company getting involved in blockchain, so Huawei. So Huawei patents for blockchain-based system to protect intellectual property unveiled. So blockchain-based patent application filed by the telecom and network giant known as Huawei. They make really cool phones and things of that nature. Was published by China's State Intellectual Property Office on Tuesday, March the 6th. So this Huawei initially filed its patent application on August the 15th, 2016. Well, it looks like it's finally went through. The documents described a blockchain-based verification system for protection of intellectual property rights for digital content within peer-to-peer, so P2P network. So we're really interested to see what Huawei is going to do in 2018. We're already seeing PayPal, get more involved with blockchain. We're seeing Porsche. Which big company is next? Right now it seems that a lot of people are just focusing on the negative parts of the market. The market's going down, the market's crashing. No one's really actually focusing on these big companies that are actually taking advantage of blockchain, while everyone is kind of just looking the other way. So again, guys, at this point in time, I think the best thing that you can do is research and look at where the money is going. Look at which big companies and what they are doing with blockchain. Are they filing new patents? Are they getting more involved with it? Because if all these big companies were just looking at it and being like, oh my god, the price of Bitcoin is going down, the price of this is going down, why should we get involved with blockchain? You wouldn't see these big companies. I mean, that is a sign in itself. I mean, to see a massive company like Huawei really get more involved with blockchain, that is kind of, a sign, but that's the way I'm looking at it. So, a bill to allow to pay taxes in Bitcoin passes in Arizona's House Committee. So now you can actually pay with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in Arizona. How awesome is this? So the Ways and Means Community of Arizona's House of Representatives passed SB 1091, a tax bill that allows state residents to pay their taxes with cryptocurrencies, according to records shown on March the 7th. So they go on to say Arizona is going to be the place for blockchain and digital currency technology in the future. The ease of use, being able to do it in the middle of the night, being able to do it at home while watching your television. I think it's a few years that it's even going to be. I think in a few years this isn't even going to be a question. So they're going to say that in a few years we might actually see more countries get more involved with this. But well done to Arizona for taking a good step in the right direction. So let's head over to Twitter and let's see what new updates we have. So we do have this update from Ripple. And as you can see by Monica Long, thrilled to welcome a longtime partner, expert Corey TV, to the team at Ripple as Chief Marketing Strategist. There's no question in the world of crypto and blockchain is ever evolving. We're glad to have his insight as to what will come in the industry. So always good to see that Ripple is adding more people to its arsenal and making it a really awesome project. SafeDroid also has an update today. We have talked about this in an ICO review. And this ICO actually ends in the next 24 hours. So if you guys are interested in this, definitely go over there and check it out. But as you can see, new listing announcement. We're excited to announce Bancor as the latest confirmed listing of SVD. So that's what their token is called for SafeDroid. More details to follow, and you guys can check them out on their Twitter. Binance also has an update today. So Binance lists Ontology. So as you can see, the ticker is ONT. So they are finally on Binance. So well done to them. But again, guys, I want you guys to be very careful about all of these fake, sites. Well, not sites, but these fake tweets like this. As you can see, when you see big accounts, you're going to see people like this. We're giving away 10,000 Ethereum to our fans. And you can see this username. They named it Binance Promotions. And you can look at the username. It's like Jessica41 and a random stream of numbers. This is not Binance. This is, I don't know what this is, but I can tell you just looking at the link itself, Crypto Money Gifts 2 giveaway 7, that just looks like spam. So please be very careful for this and do not give them any bit of attention, and please do not give them any of your personal information such as private keys or any types of information like this. And we're seeing a lot of hacks and things of that nature. I want you guys to be really careful in this market and try not to keep your coins on the exchanges. Try and keep it on a hardware wallet or a paper wallet or just somewhere outside of the exchanges, just in the case that something bad happens. So I'll leave a link to some things below, such as the Ledger hardware wallet, which all of our team uses. That way you guys can check it out and protect yourself in 2018. And that is it today for news, guys. If you guys are new here, be sure to follow us on Twitter at altcoinbuzzio. We're also on Instagram at altcoinbuzz. We also have a Facebook group called the Altcoin Buzz Army, as well as a Telegram, a Discord. We even have a podcast where we actually interview the top cryptocurrency projects out there in the world, such as Internext and so forth like that, where you guys can check a proper interview from the founders themselves as we interview them, so you can get the questions that you guys want answered. So I'll leave a link to everything, a link below where you guys can check that out. And if you guys are new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button below and turn on post notifications. and I will catch you guys on the next video.